Got a good show for you guys. Let me pull this bad boy up so I know exactly what we're talking about here. Through it. What's up, guys? Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru.
What's up, guys and girls? It's Titan Lifestyle. It's Friday. We're back at it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a mission getting here, but we made it. Been a mission.
It's been a mission, guys. We were definitely determined to get down here with everything that we had. Took the Titan limo, was having problems with the AutoZone. The guy put his battery in backwards, shorted out, I don't know what, everything in the back as far as that goes. No lights, no air conditioning, no nothing. Had to open the windows, sit in the dark for another 2.5 hours on the way down to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't too hot, though.
Yeah.
If that would have been the summertime, the way I sweat, the limo would have been drenched.
We definitely got lucky.
We made it, though. We made it. Yeah. And now it's pouring rain outside. So we can't do the show outside, guys. We had to make it happen inside. But, by any means, we're getting it done.
Yeah, man. So we actually had this really nice setup where we're going to show you guys, because we're at this, Hilton with the marina. And it's an all right hotel. But the view in the back was nice with the big yachts and stuff like that. So we're going to show that to you. But it started raining, so we can't do that. Yeah. But, hey, listen, it's not all about the yachts. It's about me and Big Dru helping you guys out or talking about what's going on in the world. So I want to welcome everybody that's on here. Manny, Dan, RCIV Fitness, Tiny911, Renee, Hulk Squad, what's up, bro? Happy Friday to you. Me and Dru were just talking about that photo you posted of your dad on there. I know he's gone, so.
Yeah.
But it was a classic photo, man. Cigarette hanging out.
That was a gangster
for
picture
sure.
Right there. Yeah. With the gun.
It was a good one. It was definitely a good one, man. So, all right, guys, we got a great show lined up for you guys. First off, let's cover the therapy of the week. So BPC 157 is the therapy of the week. It's a healing peptide that you guys can use for a number of different injuries or for preventative of injury. And the way this works is creating new blood cells, new blood vessels to the areas that need to be healed. 157 is a little bit different from the other healing peptide TB500 as it comes from the gastric juices in your body. More natural to the body as far as that goes. It works good for everything that happens in the stomach, like gastro problems like ulcers, IBS, some of these different things like Crohn's disease too as well. These are some of the different things that can be used for just in the stomach area, but most people use it for other injuries like joint areas or shoulder, knees, elbows. Sunburns, another good one. Healing of if you have open wounds. So after surgeries or if you cut yourself real bad. I know we had another patient, Jessica, where she got burned real bad. And she was actually using it topically. She was spraying a little bit on top and injecting it too as well. And she healed pretty quick. Her doctors were really amazed at how fast that her healing actually went about because she was burned everywhere. Hands, arms, legs. I mean, it was really, really bad. So these are just some of the ways. I've used it personally. That was the other one. I mean, I basically use it for my shoulders all the time. I've got a slap tear in my shoulders. And it definitely gets me by for sure, 100%. Definitely feel as far as the inflammation getting taken away in the body too as well. This was another big thing about BPC 157. It's really simple and easy to get from Titan Medical Center. All you have to do is call or text us, 727-389-3220, or you can fill out the new patient paperwork online because that's the first step. After that, you'll do your medical consultation with our awesome Titan medical providers and go over that therapy. And then after that, you can order BPC 157 and a number of other therapies that do not require blood work.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
that simple,
really nice.
guys. Just go to the link on my IG, you can or Facebook. Just click the link, fill out the new patient paperwork. A lot of times people call first, then do the paperwork.
Yep.
You guys can do it from your phone, from your tablet, from wherever. So just get the paperwork done first. Yeah. That way, when you call, you're like 1 foot in the door. It
Absolutely,
makes it a lot easier.
It's a lot easier, a lot simpler. We can set you up right there for your consultation, get you all dialed in, get you scheduled. So at that point, you'll be able to go on with the provider.
Another thing too with the BPC, John was mentioning, is good for injuries if you have if you're recovering for something, if you have elbow pain, knee pain.
Yes.
It's also good if you don't have any pain at all.
Yeah.
If you're someone like me that is obsessed with the gym, likes to go to the gym every day and push heavy weight, it can be used kind of as maintenance, so you're preventing yourself from being injured. If you want your connective tissue and ligaments to get stronger as your muscles are getting stronger, it's good to take it while you're doing that as well. So that way you're not going to have injury especially if you're taking something like MK677, where you just got that boost of strength.
Yeah.
You're getting strong too fast. Your ligaments can't catch up. So it's very important to make sure your ligaments are intact, even without pain. You want to maintain them and make sure they don't have the pain.
I agree. You know, it's not all about training and breaking everything down, but it's about recovery too afterwards. Yeah. And this can definitely help the recovery, like Dru said.
Yeah. If you guys are putting 2 or 3 scoops of glutamine powder in your BS shakers after your workout, this is a lot better. A lot better than that. So
a lot better.
The glutamine is not the only thing you guys can take for recovery. I hear it all the time. Glutamine. Yeah. Glutamine's old school. It is good, but in terms of actually the ligament and connective tissue repairing, as opposed to just glutamine making the muscle recover, BPC is definitely where it's at.
And I know a lot of people ask me about glucosamine too as well. And they're like, hey, listen, you know, what's is glucosamine as good as this? No comparison whatsoever as far as that goes. You know, and the other thing about it is that you want to prevent these things, like Dru was saying, because if you know about trainer, maybe you don't, you're building muscle. And let's say you're on testosterone replacement therapy or MK, you might be able to build muscle a lot faster, right, than you usually would. And when you do this, the ligaments don't get as strong or as big as the muscle as fast. That's why they got to work their way up. And that's what Dru was talking about, because a lot of people get really strong really quick, and you know they can do it, they can force the muscle up and they can pump it, but once they do, that's when some of these injuries do occur.
Yeah, especially someone that hasn't really been into working out, and they go from no gym membership, not working out at all, eating like crap, not taking any type of therapies, and they're like, yeah, I want to get in shape, and then all of a sudden they go from one extreme to the other. Those are the people that have to be careful of their connective tissue ligament, because their body's not used to moving like that. You're not used to moving in those movements. Whereas, you know, if I go out and do landscaping for a day, my back's going to be spent because I'm not used to that movement. So you want to set yourself up before it happens.
That's right. Big shout out to Mohammed. Big shout out to Mark Buccetti, BM Musin. What's up? What's going on out there? Nicoletta. Dwayne Day in the house. What's up, dude? Savage Creed. Zen Full of Yours Yoga. Oh, I like that. It's a cool name. Mad Sound. What's going on? What's going on? I said, hey, loves. Tim Morello. What's going on, dude? I appreciate it. He said, Dru's my dude. Love you guys. So much knowledge, for sure. Rose Vedasman. What's going on? How you doing? So we want to promote this. Yeah, big shout out to all you guys. But we want to help you guys out, especially this information, you know. So listen, we service nationwide. So if you have any more questions, concerns, or you want to know more about this therapy or other therapies, just call or text our staff, 727-389-3220. You can also look up some of these therapies online on our website. So just go to tightmedicalcenter.com. You can check it out there. There's a lot of videos on there. Also, our YouTube has a lot of these different videos about TB500 and BPC 157, which is therapy of the week. For a lot of people out there, they have golf elbow or tennis elbow too as well. This is a great therapy to get rid of that. And that could be, you know, it could be debilitating in a lot of ways. You know, you can't lift things, or you can't, you know, you're not doing tricep pull downs. Even, you know, before, I know where I used to get it, even sitting in my arm, because I used to get golf elbow, like on the rest in the middle of your car, it would hurt. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even sit it there. Like, it hurts so bad. So
I know me, like when I'm pulling a case of water out of the trunk, or you know, anything, it's just, or even a 1 gallon water out of the fridge. Like, why does this hurt?
It's
and people,
nagging.
Especially when you're squeezing. When it's something you have to grab or pinch or pick up, and that tennis L, you feel that pain. People see me, some guy my size, and I'm struggling to pick up like something that's not even that heavy, and they're like, "Oh, you're struggling with that?" And then, you know, but it's just the pain is like unbearable.
It gets intensified.
It's aggravating because you want to work out, but you can't. It's bad. Someone's asking if we who's that?
So
Madson asking if we do treatments for 18 plus. It's actually 21 plus that we do treatments.
21-year-old and now I know 18 you're an adult legally, right? But for us, we'd only mess with usually 21 and up as far as patient goes. So if you're in that group, please hit us up.
If you're 18 and you're in the group, if you wanted to, you know, inquiring about Titan when you do become 21, if it's something that you're going to take in terms of working out performance, get your diet on point now, get your training on point now, and that way in the next 2.5 or 3 years, whenever you turn 21, you've already had the foundation. Now you put the therapies in there.
Absolutely.
A lot of times people go from, like what I said before, 0 to 100. They go from not working out, not eating healthy, then I want to take all the Titan stuff. I want to go to the gym every single day. So if you're 18, hit that gym hard for a couple of years.
Absolutely.
And we got a spot for you.
What's going on, Gibbs? How you doing? And coffee in your cup. What's going on? How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining us. Hawk Squad 47. I'm recruiting for you guys as we speak in the gym right now. My dude, I appreciate that, man. I hope all is well. Hope you're staying warm up there because I know you're in New York, and I hope things are getting a little bit better there for sure, because I know things were kind of on the outs and on the roughs there for sure. Thanks for my response on 44. I was asking for my younger athletes. So, yeah, for sure, we always like to answer these questions. And you know what? If you have these young athletes out there, obviously you're teaching them these different foundations. And if you're not a young athlete, these foundations are important too as well, like Drew said. Get your training, your activity in point.
Yeah,
get your sleep in point. You eat, right?
I wish I could go back to 17, 18. I didn't even start working out until long after high school. So I wish I could go back.
If you had those things, think about how far ahead you'd be.
Yeah,
that's why I tell my son all the time. He's sitting over here in the back of us. I drag him down to the show with us, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, listen, man, I'm like, some of this stuff I'm teaching you right now, like, I wish somebody would have told me. All right, I'm like, there's a lot of people out there that pay us a lot of money to like tell them these things or teach them these things, and you'd be one step ahead of them, right? And you could be like this younger trainer, athlete, fitness guy.
Yeah, because it takes the time out of it. I know for me, like I work out alone. I mean, I've had workout partners before, but I prefer it alone because I like to stay for a long time.
Yeah.
People usually want to leave after an hour, and I stay for like 3. But yeah, I mean, when you, it's just
it's crazy. Yeah. So listen, guys, get that on for sure, 100%. All right, so let's talk about our next subject of the day. And we don't have our beautiful paper up there, so I'm going to tell you what it is. So the next one is ex-Jet Zac Stacy arrested in Florida after allegedly beating his ex. Have you guys seen this video out there? I'm sure a lot of you have or haven't, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it came about yesterday. I was reading it. It was all over every news feed. Basically, an ex-football player. He's 30 now. Hasn't played since 2015.
Yeah.
So he hasn't played in 6 years or so. Played for the Packers. He's a running back. So obviously he's a football player. He's an athletic
Jets
guy.
too, yeah.
Played for the Jets. I think he played for maybe Green Bay, maybe too.
Yeah.
But there was a video, home video, looked like a surveillance video of him, his daughter's mother or son's mother. He went to her house. It was some type of confrontation. He basically threw around the room like a rag doll.
Oh, big time.
Grabbed her and threw her into the TV a couple times.
Choke slammed her.
Hit her, choke slammed her, and I guess you could hear the audio where she's trying to explain something to him. She's saying, listen. And he was like, how could you do this or this and that? Regardless if the camera's on or off, you never do that. What he did.
Right.
So to put that out there. But the simple fact of you're going to literally lose everything.
Yeah.
Like everything. Whatever that issue was, like even if you guys are married, even if she cheated on you, even if whatever the case may be, you're going to risk everything because you're not only are you on camera, you're like an ex-football player, and I don't know. They're going to look at it like it's crazy. I mean, because he's a big, strong guy. She's a small woman.
Yep.
They're going to look at everything, and they're going to, I mean, he was on the run for a little bit here in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
He's,
he got picked up right in Orlando, right down the way from Tampa. So it's just crazy how that happened.
I didn't even know it was in Tampa, not Tampa, but I didn't know it was in Florida until once they actually caught him in Florida. But yeah, it's crazy. That, I mean, I'm sure something's going to happen. I mean, there's a whole bunch of slew of NFL guys.
Oh, yeah.
That don't like him.
They're definitely voicing their opinion.
To say the least,
yeah.
They're voicing their opinion. That's the better term, to say the least.
Yeah, they're voicing their opinion against it. The guy got on a $10,000 bond or something like that. It's $10,500 or something like that. So it wasn't that high of a bond. But, he didn't kill her, thank God, or anything didn't happen like that. But it's still, you don't beat women.
Yeah, and the kid was right there.
You don't do that in front of kids. That's another big thing out there, especially if you're a man, right? It doesn't make you more of a man or anything like that. And it's not cool. Yeah. So at that point, I want to bring it up because I know it was a big one out there.
And not only that, I mean, his life is pretty much done now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And if he does go to prison or jail or whatever, he's going to get in there and he's going to have whole nother issues to deal with because they don't play that in there.
No.
So it's just, he literally threw his life away. Literally threw his life away. I mean, I don't know. It would have been, the only thing I could say that it could have been worse is if he was currently playing.
Yes.
That's the only thing that could have been worse. It was bad on every situation.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man.
And we've seen this before. So
yeah, and it's not a good look, man. Come on, man.
Definitely not. Iron Gods, what's going on? Jay Garita, Almighty Royal, Massive Moons, what's going on? Justin Caviar in the house, what's up, dude?
They wrote a story on
and
that.
And then Raw 777 Gonzalez, hello from La Puente, California. Appreciate all you guys tuning in with me and Drew every Friday, 2 p.m. here on Titan Lifestyle. We like to cover therapy of the week with you guys. Talk about some of these therapies, what will help you guys out, and talk about some of these different current events that we are. So Dwayne Day said, John, Drew, I love Titan Medical. You guys have helped me change my life all around the board. No BS. I had Superman and Hercules Potion at ECA, and that day was crazy. LOL.
Oh, whoa, that's a good day.
Lots of energy and full attention and pumped out of his mind.
That's the first time I've seen ECA incorporated with the Superman, but that's a good idea, though.
Definitely a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Definitely a good idea.
Because Superman isn't a stim, guys. Doesn't have any caffeine in it, so you can't take it with the ECA if you want to get crazy.
And then big shout out to you guys. Listen, so next week, so you guys are all tuned in right now. Next Wednesday, right, is Black Wednesday at Titan Medical Center. That is the biggest day of the year at Titan Medical Center for giveaways, freebies, shirts, therapies, blood work.
Jump on that blood work.
It's going to be a big, big giveaway for everybody. So we're going to have some contests for previous. So at that point, you guys can, put your name in, you'll add your number, and then you'll be in a drawing for the free blood test. And then also, when we go live, we're going to go live three times that day. And when we go live, we're going to pick on-the-air winners of blood testing. There's going to be discount on therapies. So you guys are going to stay tuned to social media because at that point, we're going to list all these great benefits that you guys are going to get on Black Wednesday. And it's going to be a lot. I'm just telling you. And Titan Medical Center always likes to do their own thing. That's what we're doing on Wednesday instead of Black Friday. We want you guys to get ahead of those deals and get all the benefits that you can from Titan Medical Center.
Yeah, don't be that guy or girl that, a week or two later is like, damn, I need to get my blood work done. I just found something out. I knew I should have went to Titan.
Yeah, right.
I heard of a woman paying about $400 to get her blood work done.
Wow.
So, guys, call us. We can do it for about almost half that.
We have the most inexpensive blood testing in the country as far as test per test, apple to apple testing, right?
Real full panel.
So a lot of people out there stating they got full panels. But look at the test that you're getting, right? Know what you're getting. It's like you going in and be like, oh, yeah, you can have this mystery box. Like, all right, great. What's coming in the mystery box? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, come to some random HRT place that's been open for a couple days. Yeah. And, they only have,
guys.
And they're like, yeah, we do a full panel. They did my full panel. They tested me on 5 different things. I'm like, 5?
Right.
Come on, no, that's not a full panel. We got a whole page of stuff we're testing for.
That's my guy in the gym. Coffee in your cup. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So this guy's in the gym with you. That's cool.
What's that?
So Hawk Squad said he's been, he's pumping us up in the gym. And one of the dudes from the gym is actually on here too as well.
They're at the gym.
So they're at the gym.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
I like
That's
that.
awesome. Thank you. Amanda, what's going on? Armour, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so TRT gets expensive month after month. It shouldn't get more expensive month after month. You should be at the exact same price of what you're doing. So at that point, if there is any issues, please let us know. But you should be good to go. All right? And it doesn't matter what your dosage is. If it goes up, if it goes down, it's the exact same price across the board. Carmona Ninja Libre, what's going on? Renee, how you doing? And Dwayne Day said, hey, John, I passed down the new Corvette for Titan Medical because I don't want to be no fat guy getting out of the Corvette. My wife said the Corvette or Titan Medical. I picked Titan Medical. Boom. Boom. You're gonna be your own sports car, man. Your own exotic car, right? And you're gonna have all that horsepower, so the wife's gonna love you even more.
Yeah, don't wait for that engine light either. Make sure you're religious on your therapies. Don't wait for the engine light to come on. Keep it off.
So the Punisher 80, which is our man Pat Russo, Titan man. He's part of the Titan family. He's a state trooper out in Pennsylvania. He said, yo, brothers, glad I took my ECA today. Tonight's shit's going to be crazy. Already starting here after Kenosha verdict. Mm-hmm. So we were just talking about this, me and Drew and Art beforehand, because literally it just came out that Kyle Rittenhouse is acquitted on every account. Which, hey, listen, that's up to the judge and the jury and everything that happened. But, we know that, I was telling Drew, I said, man, and Art, I was like, things are going to happen tonight. So... Yeah. It's Friday. You got nothing to do.
Be safe.
But, be safe out there, especially, if you're in Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's going to be a hell of a thing going on out there.
It's going to be crazy.
Jake Gardner, hello from Costa Rica. What's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in.
Costa Rica, that sounds like a good
that's
trip.
Awesome. Yeah, Costa Rica's a good time, man, for sure.
Get a plate of food for $1.50.
He asked a question. What did he ask? Let's see what Coffee asked real quick, because Hawk Squad just brought it up to me real quick. I didn't see a question from him. Just write it over, write what the question was, because I did not see it, and I did go through everything. Johnny, what's going on? Renee again, what's up? Jeff Woodson, true blood panels can get expensive. I see you all say yours are at a good price. Yes, they are. And we cover everything in our blood panels. So if you want to know more about the blood panels, you'd be more than happy to ask or call. The main line, 727-389-3220. I can go over some of those panels as a male. So it's a comprehensive metabolic panel, right? CMP 14. That means there's 14 lab tests just in the CMP panel. All right, liver, kidneys, electrolytes, your main things. CBC, complete blood cell count. Want to look at hemoglobin, hematocrit, right? Red blood cell count, white blood cell count. We also had to do PSA for men, which we don't do for females because females don't have prostates. Free and total testosterone levels, progesterone levels, estradiol levels, vitamin B12 levels, IGF-1 levels, full thyroid, so a TSH, T3, T4, a full cholesterol panel with diff on there too as well for you guys, so you guys can see all of this. For males, it's $150 with the discount today. For females, there are more hormone testing in there like DHEA and total estrogens. So it would be $225 for females instead of $300.
Yeah, and I mean, and like I said before, I was speaking to someone last week or 2 weeks ago. She said she paid $400 for her blood work. So.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a couple that we do. So.
Yeah, it's nowhere near it, guys. Yeah. Thomas from AZ, what's up, guys? How you doing? And then coffee in your cups. And just looking at how to get started with you fellas. So it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you don't want to do hormones, or if you're not worried about testosterone replacement or looking at your levels or anything like that, all you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork, and then you'll do your medical consult. If you're not in the great state of Florida, all you have to do is when you talk to us, we'll set you up for a FaceTime or Skype visit with a medical consultation. And once that's done, boom, you pay for your therapies, and they're shipped directly from the pharmacy to your doorstep or to your office. If you're looking for hormone replacement therapy, we require a blood test, which we would set up for you and with a lab in your area. And all you have to do is take the slip that we send you via email and take that in. No more paying. Just show them your ID with that slip. They're going to take your blood. We're going to get those results automatically. And at that point, we're going to give you a call, kind of go over some of the results briefly, and then get you set up for your medical consultation with the provider, which will have 45 minutes to a whole hour to go over these results with the provider, go over therapies that will hopefully help you guys, ask them any questions or concerns you may have.
Yeah, we're not going to give you instructions on what to do and send you an email or a group text on how to take your therapies. No, you're actually going to speak to the medical provider.
Absolutely.
Sit with him and actually talk back and forth and get out,
absolutely
get everything you need, as opposed to just this is what you're supposed to do.
Yep. No HRT consultants.
I've seen places do that where they literally, once you can do the blood work and everything, they send you basically instructions.
Yeah.
These are your instructions how to take your therapy. These are your instructions what to do. This is what we found. This is what you're lacking. This is what you need.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even get to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, there could be some guy printing that off.
Yeah.
Doing what some. I mean, nah.
Healthy for life. What's going on? How you doing? And Holden Outlaw, my dude, Jim Gang Bang in the house.
Oh, we got Jim Gang.
Abdul, what up, dude? How you doing? iPhoto 65. Kim Fit Ass Haynes in the house. James Cuts in the house. What's going on? So, yeah, we're down here in Fort Lauderdale. If you guys are just tuning in, we've got the Atlantic Coast, which we're title sponsor of Titan Medical Center. So, you guys will probably see some behind the scenes there and what's going on there this weekend. We got down here last night, thank God, in one piece. John, can I borrow your watch? Headed out tonight. So, I'm out in the area and say, you know what? I might be able to do some kind of contract where you could, I could loan it out for a little bit of money. But, sorry, man. So, on your own tonight, Holden.
Maybe for that car.
Yeah,
that
for
SS.
Sure. Yeah, that's what
crazy,
I'm talking about. All right, so the next one on our list, Mike Tyson says he smokes toad venom thrice daily. So we were talking about this earlier. So
it's a new word for me. I learned that word today.
Yeah, right?
I'm still learning words.
Thrice. And it
thrice.
Really is. It really is a word, guys. Thrice.
Yeah.
So that means three. So
3 times.
Mike Tyson was talking about, because there was a psychedelic, and it was a psychedelic, basically, big conference down here in Miami, Florida. And it was just talking about, psychedelics, like mushrooms or toad venom, or all these different things that are out there that people are using right now. And they're using them for depression, PTSD, and a number of other different ailments. But Mike Tyson was talking about how he was really in a downward spiral, doing a lot of cocaine, a lot of hard drugs, and somebody dared him to do this toad venom, right? So he actually smoked this toad venom, which has psychedelic properties. And at that point, he basically got enlightened, is what he said. And he started smoking it every day.
Got hooked.
He got hooked, right, pretty much. But he said he stopped doing the hard drugs, so no more cocaine or anything like that. He was 100 pounds overweight, which he lost 100 pounds in the weight. And he's becoming enlightened all the way around. And he's not scared of death now, is what he's saying.
He does seem like he has more of like a hippie vibe to him,
right?
More of a chill.
He does,
Everything's gonna be all right vibe.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it is. The toad venom.
It must be the toad venom that he's smoking 3 times daily with all the marijuana.
I want to know. I want to know the dangers, and I'm gonna do some little research.
Yeah. I mean, because I know they say, like, you know, because I was reading up on it afterwards, and they said, like, you know, and obviously psychedelics are becoming a bigger thing now, where different states are starting to legalize, you know, active psychedelic chemicals for people to use in medical scenarios or situations.
Just like Titan, everything is within proper dosing.
Yes, this is true.
If you got micro dosing these things is different than, you know,
macro dosing, taking big amounts, right?
Taking huge amounts and blacking out and dying.
And you know, there was things with toad venom where if you were taking a dose and it might be a little bit too high and you were in a crowd, you could like white out is what it said. I'm like, what the hell does white out mean? All right, I'm like, I had to look this out. Yeah, like white out, like what the hell is that? But so he smoked these different things. He said it's helped him tremendously with life, and as far as that goes, spiritually, you know, physically, you know, because losing the weight, you know, mentally too as well. So, you know, I don't know. I've never smoked toad venom. Maybe you guys have out there. Maybe you guys can comment on it. But
yeah, I don't know about the whole psychedelic. So I've always been worried. That's why I've never done any drugs. And I was worried about not having control of my body.
Exactly.
Like I always feel like when people take a pill or do something where you don't have control of your body, where someone's like, yeah, you were over here. I'm like, I was. I never want to be that guy. I never want to be that guy. I want to have total control of everything. Like,
so let me ask you a question.
Wake up like in the field somewhere with like painted neon green or something crazy. Like, what happened to me? No.
So psychedelics, I guess, could do that, right? Because if you take too many or if you respond different. But has that ever happened to you with alcohol? Because obviously growing up, right, we've been through a lot of partying. I'm sure you have just as much as I have. And people do overdo it in drinking too. And people always use the excuse, I drank so much, I don't remember what I did last night.
Never me.
Girls used to say, and guys too, I don't remember what I did last night.
That's a whole nother show because
they somebody or you did something wrong.
That's a whole nother show because they do remember, but they don't want to be labeled. They don't want to be labeled, so they're like, "Oh, I didn't have control. I didn't know what happened."
Right.
No, you just don't want to be labeled.
Right.
But I've never been that guy where I was like, even when I drank, in college,
I never woke up in somebody's bed that I shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
or
I may be like,
pissed my pants.
I may have been like, I may have said to myself, man, I was crazy. I was being loud, or I was
right.
But I've never done something that I've regretted other than drinking too much alcohol.
Yes. It hurt the next day for sure because it does hurt you.
But now I don't even drink like that. Now I'm good.
You have. Kim said, I've never lost control like that either. So that's a good thing,
Yeah.
And, some people don't. Some people know their body responds and they know kind of where their limit's at, or they go over it or they pass out. But some people I've seen literally drink so much, and I don't know if it's real or not, but definitely not act like the person they were. Totally different person, doing things they would never ever do in their life, if they were sober. And then the next day saying, what happened? Dude, that's scary. If you drink that much and you don't know what happens the next day, I would think you better never drink again like that.
Yeah, that would
ever,
freak me out.
Ever. So definitely nuts. But yeah, so toad venom guys, let us know your thoughts on it.
He actually started he's got a toad nursery. So he's going to start selling his own toads once it becomes FDA approved and whatnot. Yeah.
Really?
That's what it says on the bottom of the article.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Toad nursery.
Yeah, and toad venom is really for the response and defense of the toad to predators, okay? So it's really supposed to mess them up so they don't eat them.
You know what's crazy? I could just see people hearing this. I always think of the craziest thing. I'm just... The biggest Tyson fan ever is like, toad venom? I just saw a toad in my backyard. Oh, God. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's going to start people... it's not like that toad doesn't even have venom. What are you doing?
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, right?
If I can't do it sober, I shouldn't be doing it, period. That's definitely a good one, Kim, for sure. All right, so the next one. NFL is reviewing accusations. Buccaneers Antonio Brown obtained fake COVID-19 vaccine cards. This has been a big thing that's been coming up, guys. Fake vaccine cards, and obviously I don't have a real vaccine card because I don't have the vaccine. But there are a lot of people that have been getting fake vaccine cards. Now, with this story, when you read into it, it says Antonio Brown's ex-private chef has came forward with this story. And it says also that the chef was owed $10,000 by Antonio Brown, and he didn't pay him, and that's why he came forward with the story. It said that basically the girlfriend of Antonio Brown basically asked the chef to obtain Johnson & Johnson vaccine cards. Said he'd pay him $500, or she said that she'd pay them $500 for it. And at that point, he never got it. He said he couldn't get a hold of it. And then I guess Antonio Brown said, well, don't worry about it. I already got my own. Now, this is a big thing in the NFL, especially after Aaron Rodgers is found out to not being vaccinated and saying that he was vaccinated. It's been a big, big issue in the NFL, and they're looking for anything they possibly can on these players, especially when they're lying about vaccines. So at this point, the Buccaneers have stepped in, and the Buccaneers have said that they have looked at these vaccine cards, and every player is vaccinated on the Tampa Bay Bucs, I guess. And they've looked at these vaccine cards, and they've seen no irregularities or no problems with these vaccine cards. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. They're obviously going to look at this probably a little bit more through a microscope and see if it is or isn't. Now, all these vaccines, so you guys know, if you guys are thinking about doing this, can be traced back to a database. These databases have all these numbers, lot numbers for these vaccinations. So if you're thinking about doing this, make sure you're talking about a real vaccination and a real vaccination card, because if not, and you get caught, you're talking about, it's a federal offense. You're talking about, this is very serious. People have went to jail for this. There are people that wanted to go to Hawaii that got fake vaccination cards, went to Hawaii and got busted after they came back and are facing jail time. So it can be very serious.
The thing too with the vaccination cards is I think people are getting certain places, they're not going to look up that number.
Right.
Like, in other words, say if you go to a restaurant or certain states, I mean, we're in Florida, so we're good over here. But other states where it's a little bit more lockdown-ish, whatever you want to call it, they may check your vaccination card to get to the restaurant. So there may be a guy literally at the front there just looks at it real quick. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like the bouncers do. They look at you. They're not scanning your ID to see if it's legit, but they're looking quick. So I feel like a lot of these people, they're getting it done. They're assuming to use it for that situation, but they're not realizing, just like what you said, it's a numbered test.
Yeah.
It's almost like a SKU number, like a number. So all they have to do is scan it or type in the number, and
they will be scanning it from now on, guys. I know.
They're going to make it easier to scan, easier to check it, because all these fake things are just going to make it easier. It's going to make the process of verifying it easier.
That's right.
So I don't know, man.
They're going to be able to verify it. I seen today that Austria is the first European country to mandate the vaccine, and that anybody that does not have a vaccine in Austria right now is on total lockdown. So they're going to force them to get it there. So hopefully this is not going to become our thing here. I know that the vaccine, as far as that goes, the mandate was supposed to be put in place by OSHA for all big employers, over 100 employees and more. And they were talking about doing it for businesses under 100 employees. But at this point, what's happened is the Sixth Circuit Court, right, federal judges have put a stop on this. So there's a stop in place 100%. So they can't enforce this right now. And it's going to be up to the courts if this mandate is going to be able to be legal here in the United States. So stay tuned. We'll definitely be talking about that more for sure. Put me down with Titan. I am paying the boss. What's going on, man? How you doing? Don Mega, what's up? Holding on, listen. That's why the Bucks been losing. Now they all have the shot. I figured it out. Yeah, that's probably what it is for sure. I am paying the bosses. I want to join the Titan team for sure, man. Come patient, be a part of us. Let us know. Son Stuart, what's going on? Pooh Bear, how you doing, man? All right, so the last one, and this one's pretty cool. I know me and Drew have talked about this before. He brought it up in one of his topics. Was the Apple car is coming and reportedly is fully autonomous EV.
Yeah. Fully autonomous, looking at kind of like the Tesla thing they're taking with the whole electric car thing, but. I didn't think it was actually going to happen. Like, when I heard about it a while back, like in the very beginning, I was like, oh, it's a concept. It's not going to happen. Then they talked about it again. I was like, oh, they're still thinking about it. But now it's full force. It's going to happen 2025, full autonomous. Yeah. So they're going to be cars driving around by themselves all over the place.
And, guys, it's crazy. You know when Apple does it. Apple does it right.
And not only that, too.
They do it right.
It's going to be great the way you could sync it. I mean, I don't even know if you can, but I'm assuming you can. Your phone,
your
for
iPad,
sure. Everything that's Apple related is going to be able to get in the car.
You go to a drive-thru, you don't even have to swipe your card. They just swipe your card. They just scan your
card. Yeah, you can pay with your car. You can go get gas. Think about going to get gas. You could probably pull up the gas station. Oh, you got Apple Pay? Yeah, boom. And then as soon as you open your gas tank or whatever, or even like a camera in the front camera.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Totally autonomous, guys.
Just make it big enough for me. I don't want no Tesla little car.
That's how those cars are, though. You know
Make it big enough. I want one, but make it big enough. I don't want to be.
I've seen all these EV cars that are coming out. Like,
don't make the windshield that big, ugly Tesla windshield.
yeah,
Like, make it.
I think there's gonna be a difference, right? Because all these EVs are coming out now. Like, so Tesla was the main one that first came out. Well, they weren't the first, but they were the biggest one that came out that was the most successful in the EV field. And now you have all these different companies that are coming out, and they have all these other new companies that are rivals to Tesla that are coming out. Apple's going to be a big one. A lot of the other companies, main companies, are going EV. But to talk about full autonomous, that means fully driving. Like, Tesla's not even like that right now. They have the beta program, but they say, listen, somebody needs to be in the driver's seat. Somebody needs to have their hands on the wheel just in case.
Track your eyes.
Yeah, and they're tracking your eyes, at that point. So, and obviously there's been some accidents with Tesla, especially recently they've been coming to light. For full autonomous, and to say that's going to be a game changer.
And I'm just thinking of like deliveries.
Yeah.
Delivery service. You don't have to be in the car.
No.
Like, say if you left your bike in my truck or something or whatever, and something I could just be like, yeah, I'll send the car to you.
Yep. Or I mean,
I'll text you. Yeah, my car's out front.
Think about kids.
Crazy.
Now you can send your kids in a car and be driven to wherever you need to be, and you not be driving in the car.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is the thing. Are they going to make it? Apple might not make this, but I think they might make like a state of where the person has to be a license. They have to have a valid license.
This could be it.
Now, if the car's driving, why do you even need to have a license? So now we're going to have people buying cars with no license.
Yeah. Well, I was even thinking about it like this. Peter's only like 12 right
crazy.
now. 2025 is what, 4 years down the road. That's kind of right when he's going to be getting his driver's license. Instead of me trusting him to drive in one of my cars, I'm going to just get a full autonomous car.
Like happy. Here's your Apple car. Happy Sweet 16.
Yep. Happy Sweet 16. You will not be driving. I hope you're right.
Yeah, look outside. What's that?
No tickets.
What's that? I don't see it.
Because think about
see
it.
that car that you buying? Yeah, that was your car.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Big ass Apple.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it. You could probably put, speeding restrictions on it, the whole nine, which are really about, your kid doing speeding, getting tickets, accidents, all these things possibly might be getting avoided.
Someone got a
Automated is way safer, man.
John, look up Safe Moon Crypto. Read the business plan. The guy who is the ex-president, the mom, and says is ex-CIA agent. His name is John Caroni. Invested into it. You want to regret it. No bull.
Oh, I thought that was an Apple.
I will definitely check it out, Dwayne, for sure, 100%.
I thought that was an Apple car question.
So basically,
I just saw a paragraph on
crypto's been a big thing and been on the rise too, and we talk about it. And, Bitcoin's went down a little bit just recently from one of the highest points it was where we're at. And I'm not getting into this. I'm not telling you to invest in crypto whatsoever. But one thing that did change was in LA. So I was looking at it the other day. It was actually yesterday when I seen it in the news where, Staples Arena where the Lakers play.
Yeah.
You know what it's called now? The Crypto Arena. Crypto.com Arena.
Crypto.
This is big, guys. Okay? When I see AMC is now taking Bitcoin to pay for tickets, for movie tickets, and on and on and on, it's coming with this new infrastructure bill that just got passed, and it's already through now. It's in legal, is going to tax crypto. So at that point, they're looking for this to be a main currency. So at that point, look into some of it if you guys want to.
I think it's coming.
But it's coming. In one way or another, this is going to come.
It's only a matter of time before you're like, oh, are you crypto or are you a dollar?
You got to be ahead of the game at some of these different things.
Think about it, like in some of the future movies, how many times do you see them pulling out cash?
Oh,
it's always something that gets scammed or something like that. That's
always.
basically crypto.
Yeah, I pulled out cash the other day and I was like, what is this? Like,
it's dirty piece of paper.
Yeah. No, the thing is, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, this dirty piece of paper.
It's dirty piece of paper. How many thousands of millions of people have touched this piece of paper in my hand?
The ground? Has it been on a bathroom floor in a bar? Has it been like
somebody wiped it? Yeah, exactly. It's stripper's butt, or wipe their butt and touch this thing right after without washing their hands.
Has money ever sanitized?
So, crypto's gonna be doing it. They're taking Shiba to AMC, so I'm sure they are. So there's a couple ones out there. Ethereum's another big one and stuff like that. That's a whole different story, guys, and we're not gonna get into that. But it's good to talk about it because it is a current thing going on out there. And it's becoming more popular and popular every day. So look into it if you're interested in doing something like that. I know a lot of millennials or ex-millennials or whatever the hell they're calling them nowadays. They're really looking into this. So it's a big thing, and it's coming on the rise. All right, guys. So I think that's the end. We got an event going on down here this weekend in Fort Lauderdale, the Atlantic Coast. Title sponsored by Titan Medical Center. Me, Big Dru, Art, the Titan crew are here. Sharice is here. We got the Titanettes, Angelina and Destiny in the house, and they're out there. So they're there giving away free shirts, Titan gear, and showing a lot of Titan love to all the people out there.
Wait, I have to jump in on this. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait,
Uh-oh.
I overheard some stuff.
Uh-oh.
I just want to say hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm not in the best. Whoa. All right. So, anyways, everybody gets to see what I look like. Yay, this is great. But this was really worth it, right? Okay, so I just had to put my 2 cents in real fast. So I don't like Tesla. Let me just make sure I put that out there. I'm not a Tesla fan
hater.
at all,
I like
okay?
Teslas.
And just in reference to the automated driving
Go
thing,
Elon.
Just in reference to the whole automated driving thing, right? My whole thing is cool, won't go fast, it'll stop, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But you know those one times where it's like, it's like a make it or break it thing, and then like you might see somebody on the right side, and you might just make that decision to go a little faster to make sure you didn't get like T-bone. How do the cars work then?
They got sensors for that. They got sensors.
The sensors go like what? How long? Like
Yeah.
a 2 mile radius?
Hundreds of feet. I don't know, 2 miles.
See, it might go real slow because it might be so cautious that it takes you forever to get to where you're going because it's like...
Yeah.
React faster than human.
And I guess what? I'll be in my Mercedes like, bye.
The EV one? The EV one?
Nope. Bye guys. Happy Friday.
Anyway, guys, we want to wish you guys a great Friday, and hopefully you guys have a happy, good weekend. Doing whatever you guys are doing out there. Make sure you guys are having fun. Be active. Hang out with your friends, your family, your loved ones, because time is limited. We're only on a short clock here on Earth.
Or you can call Titan, 727-389-3220. We service nationwide, all 50 states except for Iowa and Ohio.
That's right.
But if you live there and you have someone in a neighbor state, we can ship to them and they can ship to you. That's completely legal.
I'll give you guys one more other tip, or a little secret, I guess, that's coming out. New therapy. I'm still working on the name, but the semi-glutide therapy with the mix is coming. Oral form, injectable form, it's coming. So if you're looking to lose a lot of body weight, fat-free mass, fat mass, I should say, not fat-free mass, because we don't want to lose muscle or ligaments or anything like that, but fat mass. So if you're looking to lose weight, right, especially in the gut area, you're looking to lower A1C levels, those hemoglobin A1C levels, those sugar levels in the body, then this is going to be the therapy for you. Somebody asked me the other day, well, what should I take? Should I take ECAs or should I take semi-glutide? Because they got offered up to them. And we said, listen, it's 2 totally different therapies.
Completely different.
One has its stimulants and the way they work as far as weight loss and energy, and semi-glutide does not have any stimulants. So it's not going to give you really energize or anything like that, but it's going to help you lose weight.
Kryptonite, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Kryptonite.
That's a good one. Call it kryptonite. That's the
If
only
you
day.
guys don't have an idea, that's something. Just to give you guys an idea, like it's almost guaranteed that if you weigh 300 pounds, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to lose like 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah. 10 to 15% of your body
10 to
weight.
15%. So, if you weigh...
If you weigh 300 pounds, you're talking about 30 pounds.
25, 30 pounds you're going to be losing.
30 pounds. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot,
That's
guys.
a lot of weight. So, and it's not just energy and to make you be able to work out to gain weight.
Yeah.
It's physically going to come up.
Right. That's right.
It's
So,
going to be a game changer.
guys, if you have any questions about that, please call or text us 727-389-3220. That'll be coming out in the next week or so. Yeah. You guys can talk about ordering it now, though, if you want to. But the official release is going to be then. I can't wait to try this new therapy. Do you need blood work for it? No, you do not. Mom.
That's the best question I've heard in 3
weeks.
weeks.
Really good one. You do not need blood work for it either. Yeah. This is something we'll be able to prescribe without blood work. It's something that will not take you hypoglycemic, so you're not going to go too low in your sugar levels either as well. Because that's a big question of people out there. They don't want to get like that because when you get very low or hypoglycemic, you could fall out, and we don't want you to do that. And Rotten Rob, you're going to love this one. I promise this one's going to be a great one. So anybody who's really looking to lose weight, this is going to be a great one. And this is the best thing. When somebody asked me the difference between ECAs and this, I said, well, it really depends on your medical history too. Because let's say you have cardiovascular problems, you have high blood pressure. You can't do ECAs anyway. Yeah. And then what are you looking for? And we have Prometheus and some other ones. but this one is going to be geared to those people out there that have possibly these health issues that, ECAs are off the table. So look for this one. If you guys have any questions, like I said, call or text 727-389-3220. Me, Drew, and the crew are going to get back to what we're doing here. Have some fun at Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah.
Go see some competitors and some family members and all that good stuff out there, and do some free Titan giveaways. So, guys, we'll see you next week. Do not forget about Black Wednesday. Next Wednesday, going live 3 times to give away blood work, therapies, Titan apparel, and a lot more. I want you guys to stay tuned and find out what all that stuff is. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Titan Lasso Big Dru, 2 p.m. every Friday.
2 p.m. every Friday. Make sure you hit the bell on YouTube so you're notified of videos just like this. The podcast, Titan Lifestyle Podcast. And check us out on Facebook to watch the show every week at 2 p.m.
And now that I'm thinking about it, Drew, it's going to be Black Friday when me and Drew are doing this. Yeah. So you know what? We might give away something on Black Friday, too. I'll think about what it's going to be. We'll give away some nice stuff on Black Friday, too. But it's only going to be exclusive for Titan Lasso Big Dru.
Yeah, it has to like fit the theme and the...
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll do something awesome for you guys. Yeah. We love it. All right? So see you guys then, man. Have a great weekend.